How would you feel if someone took away your ability to live? Imagine not having any say in whether or not you want to have a life. Well, babies don't have a choice if in their mother's womb. If a woman decides to abort her baby, they can't do anything about their life being taken away from them. Their whole future is demolished. I believe abortion is wrong when committing it for a selfish reason. However, abortion should be seen as a serious illegal act. Abortion is killing no matter how you look at it, and murder is a huge offense to religion and moral values as well as the human rights. From the website www.youthvoices.net, there are 1.3 million abortions performed every year in the United States. That that means that 4 out of 10 babies are terminated by abortion. People should rethink having their baby aborted because of the techniques that are used to dispose of the baby. There are 3 main arguments that abortion should not be legal. From this pamphlet, the Evangelist Station, When Life Begins, states that the main argument for abortion being legal is a woman's right to her own body. Without this doubt, this right is very essential, but it is adequate to trump the right to life. When one thinks about it, the right to have power over one's own body is not conclusive. No one person would agree that a woman has the right to pound someone to death just because she uses part of her body. In this case, a person's right to live overrules a woman's right to her own body. The important question is, should a woman's power over her body result in death of an unborn baby? Some people might say that it's better to allow an abortion than to have so many unwanted children in the world. But how does not living such a life benefit the child? Whatever the answer is, it will never be experienced by this unique child who now no longer exists and never will. One thing that people should consider is what rights do humans have to kill a being before it even had a chance to defend itself? The fetus has a soul, which, if allowed prospering, will result in the formation of a human being just like us. The latest a woman is allowed to have an illegal abortion is at 26 weeks. By this time, it is possible for the baby to sustain its life outside the mother's womb. Most people believe that once a baby's heart begins to beat, that with the child's own life it is considered to have undeniable life. So the mother is basically murdering her own child. Plus, if people understood how they abort a fetus, they would think twice about even considering the procedure. In an interview with my pastor at First Baptist Church, Dr. Melvin York states that a child is a gift from God, and everything that happens in this world is because God wished it to be so. The nature of a child is one of God's greatest tasks He bestowed upon us to carry out. To kill a blossoming soul is like throwing a gift God has given you back in His face. A child has been brought on earth, therefore he or she should be given a full chance to live a life, as God must have planned something for them, because killing a baby is like killing an opportunity for greatness. The baby that has been aborted could have been a great mind that could stop global warming or found the cure to cancer, but we'll never know because they never got the chance to live. Abortion not only has an effect on the baby, but it is also traumatizing to the mother. The emotional and philosophical stress that mother endures from knowing that she is directly linked to the cold-blooded murder of her own baby can leave the mother with post-abortion stress disorder. Those are at especially high risk of developing post-abortion stress disorder are teenagers, separated or divorced women, the women with a history of more than one abortion. Approximately 60% of women who experience post-abortion report suicidal thoughts, with 28% actually attempting suicide, of which half attempted suicide 2 or more times. The number of the numbers run a high risk for those who undergo abortion in the future. Emotional and philosophical stress are more common than physical side effects. Approximately 10% of women undergo induced abortion suffer from immediate physical complications, of which 2% were considered major. However, the majority of complications take time to develop and will not be apparent for days, months, or even years. In conclusion, there are many reasons to believe in anti-abortion or pro-life, and I hope that my audience agrees with me when I say that abortion is a cruel act to our own race, that it goes against ethnics, religious, and human rights. Abortion is irreversible, and if later in life one decides to have a child and cannot, they will never be able to change the decision that took the life of an innocent child. I hope that these facts have helped you consider the horrors of abortion.